Welcome to the Splash 2024 Black Diamond Advisory YouTube podcast. My name is Cameron Lackmore, and I have as my co-host, and we are delighted to have our very special guest,
Ludovic De Paz.
So, Ludovic,
Yeah.
we have known each other. We have all known each other for more than a decade. I'm sure of that. Easily more than a decade.
I would say since 2012,
2012.
something like that.
Yeah. We all worked at OneStream together. I think I recruited you into OneStream. As a matter of fact, I recruited him.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Cameron.
Yep. I was employee 162, 164. I don't remember any longer.
207 or 200.
Yeah. Another, there are 1,500 people, roughly 1,500 people at OneStream.
I think so.
Yeah. Company has grown a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell our listeners a little bit about you, Ludovic.
Okay. So originally from France.
Mm-hmm.
In France, actually, I was doing first BI, Oracle database, SQL. Then I did SQL Server. Then I did Base. Then again SQL Server. And I moved to the US in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And I started doing Hyperion again until 2018. Yeah.
Right.
Also, it's a similar. I moved here in 2012.
2012? Okay.
Yeah.
It's,
So what do you do today at OneStream?
so today I do two things. Number one, I do projects. So I'm still working on projects, helping customers, helping the team to implement their solutions. And I work on other like internal projects such as education or participating in products, things like that.
Interesting. So you really do have a hybrid role.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the people that I knew in services, and this is no knock against the services group, most of them have left. It was a springboard for implementers to get into OneStream, and that makes sense if you know how to do performance management and you're a consultant. That's where you'll go. Many people have grown out of it.
Yeah.
They've gone on to other adventures within OneStream, including you.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to work for OneStream? I knew what it was like to work in 2017, and you were 20.
Yeah, 2018.
And then we both left in 19.
Yeah.
So that was 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like today?
It's
Ludovic, isn't the services that's same? We were having this conversation earlier. Like the headcount is still the same.
It's more or less the same.
Yeah.
So there are some people who left, some people who came in.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the end, we are approximately, I think, 50, 60 people
That was what it
in
was
the
when we
US.
were there. In the US. Yeah.
And it's different from when you left. Number one, we work a lot closer to product. And also we created a lot of best practices. We've got, I think overall, everybody has more experience with the software, So at the beginning, it was, there was no standards. We were struggling to build rules, to do things. Now we have like a lot more experience. And so we're able to share that and support each other in a very efficient way. Even when simple things like having teams and teams chat where you have let's say 5 or 6 people or people on the same project, it helps with collaboration. And so if you have a question, sometimes I'm in front of a customer, I have a question, I say, look, I don't know the answer, but let me get back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I go on the chat, I ask the question, I got the answer, and then I can get back to the customer. I don't have to go to, like a forum or to something like this, ask a question. It's a lot quicker. It's a very good collaboration. And also, because you have people who were in services, who went either to partners or to other departments, there is still a link. So it's very easy to reach out to them
To get extra.
and to have the information we need.
That is the advantage of being the vendor. You get that level of reach, or that
Yes.
breadth of reach, I think is the right term, that you're just not going to get on the outside.
No, yeah. And actually recently we had a question. There was something we were not able to do. I thought, look, let's talk to the product team. I sent an email, and then maybe a couple of days later we had a meeting, and we had a meeting with the product manager, the development team, and they were actually extremely interested in, seeing how we implemented the software, this particular solution. and what we do with it and what questions we have. I mean, it was very interesting for us, but it was also very interesting for them.
It's a big change. It was not like that
No.
when we were there.
No.
Not at all. Good.
But we're also at a different stage. I mean,
Oh,
at
absolutely.
this stage, like it was like more like, okay, let's get, like the core, we're at this stage, like let's do the core, let's make it work good. And then we'll be able to expand. Now the core, doing consolidation, planning, we do it pretty right,
Excellent. Excellent. So you came here, you worked booths on the expo floor.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have been happily trapped in this room essentially. So the rest of the conference has come and gone, and we've really barely paid attention to it. Can only be in one place at one time. What booth did you work?
Well, I went to only one actually. It's the Ask the Expert or Ask Me the Expert.
Yes, of course.
So, yeah.
You are an expert.
Oh, well. Yeah. So actually last year I think it was customer and partners. This year it was only like customers who came with some questions. Yeah.
So were there a lot of people there, or was it on someone said it was the AI hub? That was a crowd puller.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, a lot of people at the AI. They had like a great show, but we had like a lot of some questions. I was not bored. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So there were people coming over.
Always something to do.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Talking about data and discovering data. We have a human brain. You're very, very smart, but like AI is able to find trends in your data that a human brain cannot comprehend, and that's also very exciting. About that is that
It's a brave new world, isn't it?
yes. No, I don't think it's going to replace us. I'm not sure about that.
I'll be retired by the time it replaces us.
Cameron is like, that's not my problem anymore.
Problem. That's your problem, guys. Your children's problem, not opportunity.
Yes, it is.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
It is their opportunity. I have a son. It's his opportunity.
Yeah, and even I've seen so we did something it's like ChatGPT but plugged on OneStream. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
It's crazy. So
Is this another demo that we missed? That's what I'm hearing from you.
he talked about it, and I know someone who did UAT on it, so I helped this person to do.
Is that
UAT.
something internal happened? Or
Oh,
is
it's going. I think we're going to make it public.
Oh, okay.
That's why I can talk
about it?
I guess.
Okay, well.
No, and they talked about it yesterday during the.
Oh, yeah, we missed that.
But
We missed.
you can say, for example, I asked this question. So what's new with version 8? And
It reads the documents.
and it writes it in perfect English. And then they said, oh, we have an option to do it in French. I said, give it to me. I started to ask questions in French. I know there is no design guide in French. I know it.
Oh, it translated.
He translated it, and he gave me perfect answer in a perfect French. I was amazed. And so we could say, look, okay, I want to I want to write a business rule that does this and this and that. The machine learned the ChatGPT is going to do it for you.
It is,
But it's not going to replace us.
It is funny you did say that it is not going to replace us. So this is my experience. I usually have lunch from home, but then nowadays I am eating outside. So I went to order some food, and the first time I went there, I thought I'm talking to someone who is on the phone, but it was an AI. I ordered the food, but I was a bit skeptical with my accent, whether it's going to pick up what I'm saying, but it perfectly did that. I had to change something, and I was worried that if I say that, if it is a human, they're probably going to be like, oh, why didn't you say that earlier? So that you will get that. It was fine. It just got that in my order, made that change. Everything was perfect. I went there again next day to find again whether it can pick it up. And it's good. So it sometimes does replace. But it's a brave new world.
It is.
It's
So what does the future hold for you? So you're in services. You do lots of special projects internally. You keep a foot in both camps. Do you see yourself continuing in that vein? Do you see yourself transferring to a more non-project based role? Or do you like it so much that you'd never leave it? There are real satisfactions in projects. We don't do projects any longer. There are times where I'm like, I really liked from discovery, through requirements, through design, build, previews, just a very predictable path with its challenges along the way.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I love to talk to clients.
Uh-huh.
I love that. Seriously, I learned so much, and I mean, I like it. Even if they're not happy, I mean, at least that gives me something to do. But no, I love interactive with customers, listening to their stories, see how we can help them. I've been with OneStream 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've changed role maybe 4 or 5 times.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
So, for sure I'm going to do something different by next year. And that's totally fine. I'll be very happy. And maybe I will miss my previous job. Who cares?
You never know. You go
You
back.
never know, but I know I can always go back. So
How much traveling do you do?
it's the first time for Splash, it was the first time in the entire year I took a plane.
That's nice.
I had 2 meetings in Fort Lauderdale. One time I took my motorcycle, and the other time I took Uber.
Just here in Las Vegas? No,
No,
at home in you live in Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Yeah.
So from Miami to Fort
What kind
Lauderdale.
of bike do you have?
Oh man, I have it's a very funny one. So I think it's a very good representation of me because it's very small, very short, extremely colorful.
You dress rather conservatively today, except for
Yeah, man, that's and not that it's coordinated. And it's very loud because at work I'm very quiet, but at home I'm extremely loud. So it's a Grom 125. So it's like 125 cc. It's a mini moto.
It's an Austrian bike?
No, it's a Honda.
It's a Honda. Okay.
There's big sound.
Yeah, it's very flashy. It's a lot of fun to ride. It makes crazy noise.
You like to annoy the
Yes.
buys.
It's great. It's for safety, the noise.
Oh, loud pipes save lives. Is that
Yes.
the idea?
Yes. That's what it is.
Everyone will move away when the sound.
Yes. Oh, I remember one time there was one guy on the phone. He was about to change lane. I mean, he obviously didn't see me. I just
Flipped it? Yep.
pushed the gas a little bit, and the guy said, oh.
Did you own a Peugeot moped when you were young?
I had a Ciao,
Okay.
like the Italian, the Piaggio.
Okay. I wanted a Peugeot moped more than
Peugeot.
anything in the world. I thought it was the coolest thing. My parents said,
It was very fast, actually. It was very fast, much faster than the Ciao.
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Then I had Yamahas, like Yamaha scooters. Yeah.
I would not have
Lovely.
taken you for a motorcycle guy. That just would not have been my guess. But
It's
you know
just
what?
that-
You are a pretty quiet, reserved
Yes.
individual.
Well,
But not when you get on a bike. Then you go
Same.
crazy.
No, I go super. I try to survive. So
Yes. Motorcycling is dangerous, right?
It is.
Cars don't see you. People
they don't see you.
They're looking for cars or trucks.
And especially in Miami, where we have a reputation of driving like crazy. So more. But the thing is, I never had like big ones, but always small ones. And I hate being sitting in a car and stay in traffic. I hate that so much.
You can.
So I'd rather go.
Oh, you lane split.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you
Big
go.
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Interesting. So our podcast guests, I'm sorry, our podcast audience now knows something about you that very few other people
Oh,
do.
my teammates, they know.
They don't.
They know, yeah. So some of them even saw it. So
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, Ludovic, thank you so much for being a guest. It was an honor to have you.
oh, man, it was a pleasure talking with you. Always,
Thank you.
actually.
Excellent. Thank you, Ludovic.
Thanks.